pleasure to meet you. I'm Nefer.
Imagine, if you can believe it, a whole other world within this universe. In that world, people found supreme bliss in what can best be described as lucid dreams. Reality became blurred, or rather, redefined. But outside of their flawless reality, the problems of the material world remained. And in the end, the cold, hard truths of the real world caught up to them in the reality to which they had escaped. Deep in the dark ruins, another soul who was fleeing destruction discovered the final remains of this world. These two terminals were once a means for the dreamers to manage the outside world. Now, they form part of the mage's collection. The mage once tried to form a world from things she had gleaned in her eclectic experience, but as the calm observer, she never found that spark of inspiration to bring everything together. Before fate caught up to the wandering mage, she paid one more visit to her wise and learned friends. She learned much during their time together, and although she did not find the answer, her loneliness faded away in time. But as she and her friends crafted other wondrous worlds together, she finally realized the missing piece in the world she dreamed of creating. A vibrant, captivating protagonist. The glorious traveler and their impeccable companion were the perfect candidates. She was filled with hope. The lucid dream of a lost civilization was built anew, and the mage's vast collection now had a world to call home. After sojourning for so long, it was time for her to leave lest the destruction catch up with her. And in any case, a new story had now begun.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon. hide the truth. Time to come clean. Seek within. No more lies. Things are made of. It all adds up.
Look, a rainbow!
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. Absurd. The sands of time got me. Where do we come from? Any promising leads?
I have high hopes for this journey.
Let's go gather some samples. you! Keep up. Dust to dust.
Shadows of fate.
No more lies. It all falls into place. I saw this coming.
From whence you came, swift and merciful.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. Into the void.
This is getting interesting.
Time to shine.
Forth, my blade.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Merciless. Never star goes out. Am I still weak? Strike a pose.
After all that training.
Let my name echo in song.
It all adds up. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
It all falls into place.
It all adds up.
Time to come clean.
No more lies. Seek within.
Shower me with the... Delved into destiny. Decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the force.
It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
I better wrap this up.
Time to come clean.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth. The riddle remains unsolved.
I hear everything. Can't see?
Delved into destiny. Fate is upon you.
It all up. The sands of time got me.
Yeah.
Use the force up.
Keep up.
Shower me with praise.
No more lies.
It all falls into place.
It all adds up.
Pretty sharp.
I'll uproot you!
No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
To it.
Can't hide the truth.
Jammed. Written in the stars. Let me scrub.
One with the force.
The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
It all falls into place. It all falls into place.
Can't see?
Dealt in my reckoning. Let's go. Let my name echo in song.
Let's nip that in the bud.
No more lies. The sands of time got me.
I still couldn't do it.
Use of force authorized.
Strike a pop!
Shadows of one with the force. The riddle remains unsolved.
What a drag. I'm not finished my research.
Delves into destiny. Fate is upon you. The stars are fading. Time to shine.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Strike a pop!
No more lies. No more lies.
I'll uproot you! Dust to dust.
Stop that!
It all adds up.
I saw this coming.
Written in the stars. May I present?
A touch of frost. The scourge of evil remains.
Into the void. Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate.
Merciless. Someone else has to.
Song. The show begins. Let me scroll.
The stars fade to black.
Strike a pop.
Forth, my blade! After all that training.
Paradigm shift. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Delves into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Keep going.
Shadows of fate.
merciful. Submit for judgment.
Let me scroll. Fate is upon you.
Being too popular can be such a...
Nothing's going...
There, I know. If nothing is going...
You really think...
I could not sit. Please get some rest.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself. Oh, Traveler! Paimon! Hi, I know. It feels like it's... But anyway...
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over... Conclusion. Everything is going...
Huh? Well, I can't... Oh, what's the... Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night, they crashed right into my workshop. All the... Oh.
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the run after stealing from the Fatui.
Treasure hoarder? Sorry. Yeah, before nefer came back...
I already cleared...
Wow! Well, this... Nice! No, not impressive. There's a trick...
Correct.
My bots don't... And we'll find him! Yeah! How are you going to do... By staring him down. Okay, I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag... Oh! How's that fair? Two of them are just hard-working little bots. If... Okay, then. Alright, listen up. We'll let you off. But just... You stared them down all right, Traveler. Come on! It's clearly the one on the... Yep, that's it! What did I say? Come on, help... need to check him over.
Analyzing.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Uh-oh! He's on the run again! Catch him! What? Is that him?
No, those are scrap.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. But we... Try sucking him out!
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Merciless.
within.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting.
Flash attack! Reply!
No more lies.
Time to come clean.
Leave this place. By the frost.
Look, the rainbow!
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
For the everlasting forest.
Kingdom!
falls into place.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
Forest, protect us. By the frost. No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
Can't hide the truth. Seek within. No more lies.
It all falls into place.
For the everlasting forest, you poor lost. It all adds up.
Time to come clean.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The deception ends here. With one heart, we pray. No more lies. The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Time to come clean.
Forest, protect us. For the ever. Seek within. Can't hide the truth. No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Can't handle your drink. Huh, pew pew.
By the frostman of old, leave this.
Flash attack.
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
No more lies.
Time to come clean.
Seek within. It all adds up. You poor lost lamb. With one heart, we pray.
Look, the rainbow. Diana special.
It all falls into place.
Can't hide the truth.
Time to come clean.
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Ding dong, weather bomb.
For the everlasting forest. Can't hide the truth. Seek within. It all adds up. No more lies.
Flash attack.
With one heart, we can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of. Time to come clean. Time to come clean.
The deception ends here.
Chew on this.
For the everlasting forest. No more lies.
since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news. If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no...
Hello! You must be the traveler in Paimon? Been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there. Come on, let's go!
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Everything's ready.
must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Let me down, Kerplunkatron.
I have a high...
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
He's not seriously
Everyone's here already.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to... But it's like he just vanished into thin... That is, until...
And we're sure that... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like...
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
There wasn't a shred of sanity.
Yeah. Oh.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Unless...
The other thing is... How does some...
Beats me.
According to certain...
There are, besides his...
Exact. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still would...
So, if we do not... Last time we had...
Well... Somewhere like the Eye of Crowdy.
A perfectly reasonable...
I agree, we should split up. Right now...
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correct...
That's right. Yes, it...
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But... And if we do run...
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting.
Agreed.
All right. We'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa. Let's go.
any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
So, you guys didn't find anything?
Not loving the word.
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extreme.
He's been biding his time for a while now.
No,
All we can do now is hope that I know and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts, come face me! Wait, he's actually here? I didn't—
No, it's Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick! Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
no time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close!
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all? We weren't there for the whole thing either.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Wait, she's the moon goddess?
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still...
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Lum? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she'd pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But...
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized any relationship based on need is purely... You were born here.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you. Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the Moon Goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source.
What do you mean, rejected by the...
The 3 moons belong to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength. The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2, yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow.
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party. Which means Rerir...
Then what are we waiting for?
Poor lost one.
Don't flaw!
Preparing for Dusta.
Close it.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, it's
With one heart, we pray. Defensive mode engaged.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent.
Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber.
Look, your rainbow! Your blood!
Observe. Hear the dark.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're a Varka? Grand Master of the...
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move!
Wow! Where are we? This is so...
Well, that goes without saying. AKA, the black market of intel. No matter what, as an expeditionary force on... Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
You look way younger than Paimon expected.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not definitely feeling some...
Another.
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable... My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't a... I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the wild...
Is that...
Maybe I'm part of the...
Note to self.
Guess it's my turn to ask what...
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the nefer of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt, and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodkryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the nefer of Solnari, Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. First, to my knowledge, the bulk—
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. I now bear the frost moons.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's mare,
The 3 moons.
According to my analysis,
I know a way. Yes.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You should—
Then that's settled. As you saw for yourselves, people's upset the Wild Hunt is—
It's true. If Kuthar—
But where will we—
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to—
Ah, she heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Since his failed we can't do—
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonia?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help?
Allow me to
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to... Well,
So you're just going...
why should I...
What if we told...
Oh?
I can't... If you insist...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. If there's any way we can...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. You hope Flynn's. That fragment that
Of course.
Let me borrow it.
Wait,
Shh.
I get it. And that brings me to the third and final act. I'm in for this part.
Count me.
come off it, you. I'm way ahead of you here. And nefer did a scan once they're ready.
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. Once your team is...
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately.
You really think
We're not looking for any trouble.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted out of consideration?
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
no.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What?
Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real. That might be your plan. But it, huh? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. Oh.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
You'll be lucky to make it out of this. Go on, get out. Stay and watch if you want. But it'll be at your own risk. Don't tell me what to do. Look. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Polonia, get him!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here. Where did...
Hey, over here, you big...
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
So this is your method for investigating.
Good deduction.
Whoa!
I'm not sure exactly.
Whenever we wish. I've never faced... on the other hand.
If you ask me, you're about as far.
Once I take... And also, death is...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to... That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the...
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey.
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer it was back when I first, and wouldn't you know it, that's I've been giving her, plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangam. So, let me get...
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way?
The one type of gift, at the very least. I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here.
What if I told you it's someone with the
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't if you're willing to wait. I can ask...
Then, let me put it another way.
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now.
See you later! You're...
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. So remember, don't... Now then, Let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Anyway.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out. And if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack.
They didn't sign their name.